Hey guys, this is Isaac with Hi JR Sings, and something was just brought to my attention, and they, wanted a quick reaction from it, and I'll try to remain calm, but uh, if not, if you tell, I'm already upset about it. So, a former Miss Spain, a former runner-up, Andrea, lost to a transgender, like I said, in Spain. So let me read what Andrea says. She says. In 2018, I was afraid to say that I didn't agree with competing against a man for the title of Miss Universe Spain. In 2023, I'm not ashamed to defend the truth. There are only two genders, and one dies with the sex you're born with. The only fear I allow myself from now on is getting through life pretending to be what I'm not. Um, okay, so that was what she says. And this was the response from the actual winner of that year. Honey, let's see, make sure I say this correctly. Honey, your trauma to me, don't pick it up. Those who see photos and didn't live with us don't know about your late night getaways in cars at 3 in the morning. Where to? Then you weren't going to rehearse. A crown is earned by working daily in a competition, not by feeling favored by what you see on social networks. Reality is something else. The reality is, I crowned and you clapped. The reality is that Spain advanced as a society. And from what it looks like today, the reality is that you're still frustrated because lipo, kidney, chest, and the touch up app were worthless. As Shakira would say, use your brains a little and maybe next time you'll have better luck. Kiss his partner. And then let me see here. There was one comment. While I find that comment, here's what's irritating to me is one, women's spaces are being taken over. Period. Before I finish, let me say I know some transgender people. They are wonderful people. They just want to live their truth and they just want to go on about their daily lives. They have no interest in competing against anybody. They have no interest in none of that. They just want to be who they are or who they feel that they are, and I respect them for that. So let me preface what I'm about to say with that. There is no need for violence against anybody in any community, period. Here's the issue that I have. Now we are competing against each other. We have women competing against trans women. That's where the issue is for me. And whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. One lady, Andrea, she talks about her fear. The other one, all she does is clap back. When one woman is talking about fear for whatever, maybe being in the room with a biological male, knowing that it is a proven fact that biological men are stronger than women, that is a fear. But when the transgender just says, oh, about the lipo, blah, 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 all of that are, for women, that has always been enhancements. Women have, since, probably, they've always had enhancements. Makeup is an enhancement. I mean, wigs are an enhancement. Lipo, an enhancement. But now we have a man who is changing his whole gender. That's not an enhancement. Here in America, we have what's called Title IX, and Title IX gave women's sports equal footing with men's sport. They got equal funding, they got equal opportunity. Those spaces are being invaded now by men who are changing who they are and saying, oh, I was born in the wrong body. And they're taking hormones, and there's still debate about whether the hormones make them less or more effective. I will let other people deal with that. All I know is this: as someone who was, born and raised in the country, born as a man, I was just always trained that women's spaces are sacred. You let women have their spaces. And so now women don't have those spaces anymore. Women simply don't have those spaces anymore. Why? Because now biological men are saying, I feel like a woman, so I'm changing this to become this and invading that space. So when the transgender, I don't even have the name anymore, says that Spain has moved on, I think they're going backwards, and I'm entitled to my damn opinion. I think it's just quite stupid. So if Andrea clapped back, hell, she had a right to. She has a right to. And so now Miss Universe is coming up with all of these changes, and all I think it does is it diminishes the quality of Miss Universe. It diminishes what Miss Universe stands for. Miss Universe, not someone that they believe is a miss. And if I'm wrong, I am okay with that. Somebody, one of the comments said, we're all entitled to our opinion. And you know what? We are entitled to our opinion. But I want to make sure that women's spaces remain safe. Here's the last comment. Everyone has a right to an opinion, but when an opinion denies or preys upon a person's existence, they really need to put the phone down and interrogate why they are so triggered. And you know what? I agree with that. I'm going to make this comment short because I can go this video short because I can go on. This is one of the things that is absolutely ludicrous to me is now there is this battle where women can't even be safe in supposedly women's spaces. And so I'm sorry. This is just one of those things that has triggered me, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous because, excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting all choked up because I get so angry about this. And again, I don't want violence against anyone. I don't want violence against anyone. But when one woman says that she doesn't feel safe, and then another quote unquote woman just talks about some superficial stuff, I know who the real woman is.